Dark places.
Yes. He didn't get out.
June 8th.
Yep.
Thomas Lamanna, Juan Carlos Abreu.
Yep.
WBA Gold. How you feeling?
Feel great, man. This is week 2 of camp and had my first sparring today. I did 12 rounds of tech work and you know, just knocking the cobwebs out. I'm old, so it's like knocking the cobwebs, figuring out, getting my time in, and I'm ready to be champ.
Now, originally you were supposed to be Johan Gonzalez,
Yeah.
but Johan Gonzalez took the fight with Jesus Ramos.
Yeah.
Did that kind of like take your legs out from under you?
Nah, man. I think you know, boxing's a short career, right? So it's like he was getting paid more than double the money he was gonna get to fight me, right? So it was all good. That was mutually agreed. And Juan Carlos Abreu's name came up. We sparred last year when we was in Arizona with, ironically, Jesus Ramos. And, you know, I favor myself against him. And when his name came up, I said yes automatically, and it was a done deal.
Now, Abreu's been in there with everybody.
Yeah.
Literally everybody.
Yeah, facts.
Boots,
Yeah. Charles Conwell.
Charles Conwell, wasn't it Delorme too?
I don't know about Delorme, but
I'm missing it. Somebody else.
Kavalauskas.
Oh yeah, Igis Kavaliauskas.
Well, he beat some 4 or 5-0 million-time amateur champion Ukrainian dude. Fought him after Boots.
Yeah.
Like I said, he just lost the majority to Charles Conwell.
Which a lot of people felt like was a robbery.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. And Boots is the only man to ever stop him.
Yeah. But Boots been beating him up since he was a kid, so it's like that was inevitable. Yeah, man. Listen, he's a top contender. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is he's capable of fighting for a title. You know what I'm saying? He just fought in the WBC Eliminator against Conwell, so he was good enough to fight them, good enough to fight Boots on Showtime, good enough to fight all these guys, and why wouldn't he be good enough to fight me for the gold? So, you know, it's the right guy at the right time, you know what I mean? We got to beat him if we want to move on to bigger and better things. So I'm looking forward to it, though.
Now, you're number 3 ranked WBA contender.
Yeah.
You're this close away from your get back.
Yeah.
For Erislandy Lara.
Yeah.
Erislandy Lara is coming off of a second round knockout of Michael Zarafa.
Yeah.
Did you watch that fight closely?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He looks sure. Yeah, Lara. Yeah, man. Lara's. Man, he's something about him, bro. He's a freak of nature at 40-something years old. So, you know, he did his thing. He got Zarafa out of there. Now I just hope, you know, he fights. You know what I mean? And keeps the division moving. I think that's why WBA's allowing the gold titles. You know what I mean? Somewhat like an interim title to go on just to keep the division moving, man. Just keep it going because he's too fucking stagnant, man. He won't be fighting, and his mandatory won't be called for another 16 months. What is it? 18 months? Every 18 months or every 12?
Oh shit, he's the super champion, right?
He's the regular. He's the only champion at WBA.
Yeah. If they go by the super champion rights, though,
Yeah.
it's every 18 months.
That's 18 months. So what's regular then?
The regular, I think, is a year.
Oh well, shit. But in a year, well then, all I'm saying, you know, the winner. Well, when I beat Abreu, you know what I'm saying, I'll be the next guy, and I've already spoke to Gilberto himself, and I was like, yeah, we gonna consolidate that shit. If not, get the fuck out of here, man. Like I'm not pressed to fight Lara ever again. I'll be real, like I'm not. If it happens, great. That'd be a crazy story, right? But like, I'm looking at bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? Bigger and better things. So we'll see what happens. But first things first is we gotta get past Abreu. People ain't giving. I mean, you are because you know. But like, people aren't giving Abreu for real like his just due. Like, he's capable, bro. Like, I think he's real capable. He ain't fucking with me, but like, he's real capable.
Okay, is that because of how people view you, or is it because of how people view him?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a fair question. Both. I think a little bit of both. Obviously, I've had some poor performances in my past. More on the national, like when I've been on TV and stuff, it's kind of like been poor performances, excluding maybe Brian Mendoza, right?
I thought you won that fight.
Yeah, I'm saying thank you. And I show grit in all my fights. You know what I mean? Even in losses, like when I fought Coda, Dusty Harrison. You know what I mean? Lara happened, what happened, but like. But I think also with Abreu, it's like they look at him and they see, oh, you only been stopped by Boots. So that's okay. That's a given. or you lost a majority to Charles Conwell, and you go the distance with all these other top name guys, and you got some good wins over quality undefeated guys too. People are looking at him like a top, like a live dog. Like, there's no doubt I'm like the underdog, and that's crazy to even think that.
I gotta stop you there. How are you the underdog?
Huh?
How are you the underdog?
You gotta look at it. Look at it on paper, bro. You gotta look at it on paper, bro.
Nah,
Compare his wins to my wins, and then shit.
Hey, look, so normally I don't give pushback on interviews,
That's
but
fine, yeah.
here's the reality, right? Right now you're peaking,
I am. I
right?
think so yeah.
The narrative was he could box, but he can't punch. Okay, the last you've stopped 3 of your last 4?
Was it 3? No, it was 2.
Two of your last 3?
2 of my last 4. I think Juan Witt, Nicholas Hernandez.
And one was Juan Witt.
It was him, and then I went the distance with Salim Larbi. And then before that, I stopped this dude Cordero.
Oh my bad, Larbi survived.
Yeah. Yeah. And I went the distance with somebody else. I was the only, went the distance with somebody else for one of the WBA belts. Yeah.
So I don't see how.
But that's a good point. You're saying I'm peaking. That's
Yes.
fine. That's fair. But like, arguably though, you gotta admit too, like when I beat Abreu, that's my biggest win.
Yes.
I mean, like that's my biggest win. So, you know, listen, like I put it like this: Abreu's been up there. He's won some good fights. He's been on top networks multiple times. He's been in big fights multiple times. I think so have I too, right? But like, he has nothing to lose and everything in the game by beating me. I have everything to lose. Quite frankly, losing to him, because like if that's it, it's over. Like it's over. It's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be trying to climb back up. You know what I mean? Like you said in the beginning, it's so fucking close to maybe getting that shot again, and why risk it? But you know what I mean? Life's all about taking chances, and you gotta just sometimes bite down the mouthpiece and just figure it the fuck out.
What kind of Thomas Lamanna can we expect?
Smart boxing, man. Smart boxing. A fighter that knows that like this is all or nothing. All or nothing, and I'm gonna go give it my all. And quite frankly, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of Juan Carlos Abreu, man, and just make a statement. I want to put him into retirement type shit. Like I want to stop him too. Like I'm not gonna go out looking for a knockout. I know it's very cliche, but just a smart boxing. Do whatever it takes to win. While beating the fuck out of him, and let's try to look for a knockout.